Hi, I'm Arlie Hoskin, author of the Living a Blissful Life blog. Today I want to talk to you about worthiness and belonging. I've been listening to a lot of Brene Brown lately. She has a couple of really popular TED Talks. One is on vulnerability and the other is on shame. In Brene Brown's research, she has found that there is one commonality among people who wake up with a sense of happiness and well being. And that one common trait is that these people all feel an intrinsic sense of worthiness and belonging. So that got me thinking, what role has worthiness and belonging played in my own life when it comes to happiness and living a blissful life? And I can tell you that I did not always feel like I was one of those worthy, happy, beloved people. In fact, I remember the moment when something shifted inside of me and I felt that sense that, yes, I do belong. Yes, I am worthy. And for me, that moment occurred during a church service. It was in 2004. I was in West Philadelphia doing a volunteer program. And I remember the day like it was yesterday. Something that the preacher said just stuck. And I felt in that moment this sense that I am truly loved, that I really belong. And I remember during that moment realizing that I wasn't always going to have that same feeling, that I needed to remember this moment and remember that even when times felt dark or even when I did things that were stupid and not the best choices, that I still was worthy and that I still belonged. And a year later is when I had my most severe episode of depression, followed by an episode of mania. And looking back, after I went through all of that, I did remember that sense of worthiness, and I did remember that sense of belonging. And not only did it help get me through, but it enabled me to give myself the grace that I needed to restore my happiness and to get my bliss back. So I think that sense of worthiness and belonging is essential to living a blissful life. I don't think that it needs to come through religion or even through an external source, but I do think that you need to have it. I think that each and every one of us needs to know that we are worthy, that we're worthy of love, that we're worthy of happiness, and that we belong. So if you are someone who may have had that sense in the past but may have lost it, I hope that this video serves as a reminder to you that you are worthy and that you do belong. And if you're someone who may be listening to this thinking, hey, I don't feel like I'm worthy and I don't feel like I belong, I just want to tell you that with everything in my being, I believe that you are. I believe that all of us are. I believe that that's something that's part of the human condition, that we are worthy as we are. And I hope that this video will be a reminder of that to you, or if you've never felt like that before, maybe it will lay that foundation. Because I think that in order to live a life of bliss and happiness, we first must believe that we deserve it. And we do. and you do. And I hope that that is the message that you get from this video today. Thank you for listening, and thank you for visiting Healthy Place.